Welcome to Life. It's Anthony Scott, and you're here because you need money for it. In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to edit YouTube videos in Descript, the quick go-throughs, the quick workarounds to just make it fast. Descript's already fast. If you're not familiar with Descript, go to descript.com. Also, I am an affiliate for it. So heads up, everybody, but I love it. I use it. I teach it. They have free and paid options. Of course, it's mainly a paid tool. However, Descript is your fast AI video generator, text word editor. Okay, so right away, have my video up here. All I did was log into my Descript and go to the project. For this, I'm going to go ahead and rename this YT screen recording. This is the best screen recorder. This is the way I do it to get the best. Descript uses underlord. Best thing to do right away is if there's word gaps, you can go ahead and do that. You can go through and read all this. However, I like to remove filler words first. You can see where it is right here on this side, even for free. So you can do this or skip, go through and correct everything. There's 24. I'm going to make sure delete and remove all. Look at this face. I can't handle it. Moving right along. Let's put it on a better. I'm showing how much Descript is. Here is stretch out your timeline better. I took out all the stuff that makes me sound stupid and everything I don't like. I'm paging through. Back to underlord, now studio sound. Click this, it's going to apply studio sound. I can come back and hit the level and decide if I want it 50%, 75%, and make really good sound out of this. This is actually really good. So as it's going right here, it's going to tell me I can check in on my process. Dismiss it if I want. I'll also show you, because you just heard the audio before, it sounded flat. I'm using a basic K66 Zeal sound mic from Amazon. While that's working, I can edit for clarity. I like to put it on low, then submit and see what underlord comes up with. And then I like to personally go through. There's 8 right here. So it says, and okay, whether you do it a free app, whether you do it right. So I'm going to accept all these. If I didn't want to, I could hit X and keep it. We're going to get into B-roll today. A lot of good B-roll in Descript. It's also got AI video generation off of text commands, which is just when Descript originally came out, it did not offer this, and now it does. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go back to underlord. I'm going to hit medium and see what it comes up with. I didn't accept or delete anything. I'm just showing the difference of how underlord does. Click it through browser. Let's see. It found 30 edits. Let's go heavy editing and see what it says. Okay. It found 45 inconsistencies. It's Anthony Scott, and you're here because you need money. It's Anthony Scott, and you're here because you need money. Okay. I'm going to disavow those. Click continue in browser. Of course, it will give you Descript's desktop version. I'm going to click OK. Let's comb through these heavy editing. Got me stuck on that infinity window. Since it is just recording the screen, I can hit stop. I'm going to keep that. Click record. Open this again. I'm getting out redundancy, stuff I've repeated, creating assets, digital leverage. It's important to give it a comb through once. It was 4.5 minutes. Now it's 3 minutes. I'm going to hit done, or I could hit discard all edits. I'm going to hit done. Now it's got the parts that are struck out. If I just hit done, look, if I want that, I can click it and revert it. There's this undo right there that'll put those words back in your script. When it's creating like this, there's different things you can do. If I go to, here it is. I want to put this as a portrait. I'm going to open that up, keep it highlighted, and I'm going to just find it right here. I'm going to hit border. Let's say I'm going to put a 20 border on it, but I don't like that color. And so I'm going to give it like a green color, right? Maybe a brighter green color there. Or like that light blue. That light blue is so nice. I'm going to keep that light blue, but now I don't like it. So I'm going to curve the corners down to something I like better. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure this is out of the way when I'm teaching the screen recording. So I'm going to just click through there. If I wanted to position this differently, I would open this timeline. And Scott, if I wanted to affect just this layer, I believe I could go to project. This is just insert into script or add new layer. If I want to run it as 2 and just affect this layer, I would click it again and go insert into script Then you could delete that and you got 2 lines and you would click it, open it, and make this little thing. Basically, what that does is you could move it. Like for the first minute, I could have it over here. The second minute, since it's on its own layer, I could cut it and move it. So that's super cool. I can just read through this and make sure everything's good. I will do that on my own time. If I need anything else, I can stretch this out at the corner. I can flip it just by clicking it, which is super cool. Simple stuff. If I wanted to, I could create highlight reels. I would come over here on a separate, I maybe come back. I might stretch this out if it wasn't leaving any information out, or maybe I would have just recorded it for Instagram, TikTok, or Reels. That's how you switch the aspect ratio. More importantly, when I get to captions, I can apply captions. Pick screen. Oh, I can hear the audios now. Perfect. And let's see. I'll go dismiss that. I'll go to studio sound, hit this, and this will give me a level. Now, without, click continue in browser. It will give you Descript's desktop version. Click continue in browser. Do you want to record a window or entire screen? If I was you, I would just record a screen and click OK. That's wow, that is just awesome. So literally, yes, this is like from my last YouTube video of how to screen record, but more importantly, I'm teaching you how to make perfect studio sound. If I wanted to add elements, put a frame around it, or do anything like that, or come down here to stock, I could add other GIFs, I could add other effects, I could add other B-roll video just by clicking, searching it, dragging, dropping, and shortening effects. And that's the same with backgrounds and everything else. If I want captions, I want basic captions. Let's go ahead and apply these captions. This is what Descript is known for. Descript is more accurate than CapCut when it comes to the words and the processing. I'm just going to go ahead and hit play. Welcome to the Life Champ. So right away, that text has to be black. There's a highlight text and black text. I want to make sure this layer is fully highlighted. Once you start using the blade tool and cutting, it's not going to do it. So now the main word, okay, that can be white, right? Because it's going to highlight it. It's going to pop, and the main word here can be black. So all my text can be black. Hey, Scott, and you're here because you need money for it. If I wanted to switch that and have that black as well, screen recorder, you can do it possibly even for free. You can go through and do that whole thing like that. And then I can go back and look at that. That's coming out really cool. Now, one little thing that a lot of people that I have not seen taught yet is clicking this and just opening this up, like going into your animations or just finding this window in layer. And one thing that I see is really cool is if you come over here to this text, click this button and cap lock everything, it's going to come through a lot cooler. Right now, it's trying to process some other stuff here. Dismiss. Okay. Now let's try it again. Cap lock everything. Or just sign up for it. It's off. Let's see here. But that's how you do it. If Descript's currently working on other stuff and it's not playing right, click back off and come back to it. Awesome. Look, or maybe that's just not no further than Descript. I found an error right here. What do you do when you have a text error? You can come up here. I'm not sure the keyboard command, try to right click it, edit word gap, no word gap. I can hit edit sequence, highlight this, and then go to correct. Put that on as Descript. Capital D. Okay. Correct. There's more. Correct all. Only one. What do you do when you first get started with Descript? Highlight it and right click it, or highlight it and then it'll say correct. So from DS, then it's going to go Descript and I'm going to hit correct all. There's 10 of them. So this is going to save you so much time. I'm going to hit correct all. Now I'm going to continue reading through. I can close that box and make sure this makes sense, and we are good to go. Now, for your export settings, you can upload it directly to YouTube. What I like to do is if you're going to send this to a client for them to download, you can just do it easily with this link and email that to them. You can just send them the link however you want. You can upload directly to Google Drive, eWebinar, Restream, Headliner, Blueberry, YouTube, and local export if you want the video on your hard drive, in which this case I do. Then for resolution, I'm going to select max 1080p, quality high, and audio. I'm going to make sure that's good. -16 LUFS. That's for YouTube. That's perfect for YouTube. 256 is looking like the max right here. And let's see, audio. Let's just make sure that, yep. Okay, good. And now hit export and just tell it where I want it to go. I'm going to put it in my, look at all my work. Crazy. I'm going to put it in my CIA YouTube file. This is my course Income Accelerator, where I teach people how to use tools like Descript to make courses and how to create digital leverage by creating assets. So I think for this one's going to be called, let's see, how to edit YouTube videos with Descript, right? I'm going to hit enter and I'm going to select that as my main destination and click export. Let's see. Yep, MP4 video and good. Do you want to replace it? No. Oh, YT screen recording 1. Save and export. Okay. And that's it. Your YouTube video editing with Descript and some B-roll options, your captions, your picture-in-picture, how to edit this to make it look really cool. That's the secret, guys. I hope you learn a high-income skill set. And when you're ready, check out my course Income Accelerator. It comes with the private group for the year and lifetime access to the course and all its updates. And I think right now it's priced at $397, and that's just for people who want to create digital assets. Whether you have a YouTube channel or you don't want to be a YouTuber, it does not matter. This plugs into anything here. So if you want to be anonymous or you want to be known, this works for both. I'm going to teach you how to make money online with digital leverage, creating courses and digital assets. There's a bonus course. Check it out at Course Income Accelerator. I'm Anthony Scott.